Hey guys, Tyler here bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Crossroads. Playing for today's boarding in the south, we have Paul playing as Ostheer, and his loadout is German infantry, mechanized assault, and elite troops. So offensive in the north, we have Aimstrong playing as Soviets, and straight away locking in armored assault, getting that radio intercept cooking. Especially useful these days against Ostheer players, maybe if they're rushing out assault grenadiers, you want to hear that on the radio intercept, so I can understand him trying to get that intel straight away. I have found though that playing conscripts against assault grenadiers is very tricky at the moment. I feel like that's just a horrible matchup for Soviets. But it's not what we're seeing from here from Paul. Just standard Ostheer stuff so far. Though he is looking to get aggressive with his grenadiers and machine gun, bringing them up together, going for the cutoff here. MG covering some interesting angles. Might catch this squad here. Looks like it is. Nicely done. Might be able to crawl out from that range though. Grenadiers not dropping models here, but conscripts are. And in come the reinforcements. Conscripts coming around the side. Getting on the rear of the MG now. Running around. Going to be able to take the building. And now machine gun in a tricky position. Might jump into the house here itself. Conscripts coming in from multiple angles here. At the same time also trying to regather the cutoff. A little bit too early for a flamethrower. But he's taking Molotovs though. Trying to keep his conscripts coming in from multiple angles such they can't all get suppressed by the MG. Can threaten... probably unlikely to get wiped there, but in comes the Molotov. Very late reaction here from Paul. He could actually lose this on retreat. Oh, it's looking like it's going to go down here. Yeah, there it goes. And the steal attempt. Can he make it out with it? And he does. MG down. Nice work there from Aimstrong. Paul just staying too long in the building with his machine gun. Oh, he's wired himself in. But it looks like Aimstrong maybe allowed him to escape. Bit of sportsmanship. But either way, really strong start from Aimstrong. And going for healing at this stage. So a good idea. I feel like that's generally the timing when you're playing this kind of strategy. 4 conscripts into healing. As Soviets. Seems to be pretty strong. MG covering the cutoff now. Units coming out full health, fully reinforced. Also Aimstrong marching out to Paul's fuel. Looks like Paul trying to save, going for that mechanized assault group, but needs another quarter of a command point before that comes online. Just biding his time, but actually floating quite a lot manpower in the meantime. Oh, and some S-mines actually on this cutoff here. Interesting. Engineers heading out the other side of the map, so no sweeping on that for a while. And speed building a bunker, that's a decent idea. Not going to slow down his half track by too much. And needs a healing. Oh! It's a few of those S-mines, 2 morals down, about half health. There we go, MG forcing away grenadiers on the fuel. Conscripts have set up a sandbag position on this fuel, so they're going to be hard to dislodge. Or maybe not, because here comes the 250. Got the P greens inside it as well. This thing is so much more potent now that it comes at 2 command points instead of 3. Though I did used to see it a little bit even at 3 command points. And it looks like he's chasing for the kill. This is sometimes referred to as the squad wipe half track, and you're seeing why. And a whole bunch of damage. The squad comes forwards, but unable to divert any fire. Does have AT grenades though. Be running forwards, but PauL well on top of the micro, backing out so quickly. Man, that thing is very nimble. How quickly it switched from going forwards to going backwards. Must have very good deceleration stats. So there we go. PauL picking up a wipe there. I mean, that was a 6-man conscript. I suppose they'd lost about a third of its health, but you know, that wasn't a long retreat either, and got the wipe. Half-track definitely a weapon at 2 command points. Pigeon's trying to flank the MG, setting up. No grenade here. It's locked in battle phase 1. Is he not even completed battle phase 1? Oh my god. Well, it looks like it worked out for his timings though. Half track with the flamer inside, branching out to the other side of the map. Looks like his mines over here got swept as well. Conscripts get the neutralize, trying to bait these grenadiers into the machine gun that's covering the cutoff now. And comes the half track from the other side. Conscripts hoorah forwards, threatening the AT grenades. He actually activates the hunker down mode here, threatening the suppression. There it goes. And that's a full retreat from Aimstrong. Nice move by PauL's setting up there. Suppression doing the job. It's going to repair that bad boy out. What's it called? Defensive mode. But yeah, a lot of manpower bled there by that half-track play. Aimstrong has plenty of reinforcing to do. Hitting the timing for his T70 though. Pretty strong timing, because he has gone for like all the conscript upgrades. But since AT grenades are cheaper these days, doesn't delay his T70 by too much. Only seen there one Molotov so far, I believe, as well, but it was worthwhile being able to steal that MG42. See if we've got any telemines down, but it looks like PauL spending his munitions on the LMGs. And here comes the T70. PauL does have trip my flare going off, perhaps. It's tier 2 going down now, but this T70 is going to have a decent chunk of time before PAC hits the field. Should be able to do some good damage. This building's going down pretty quickly as well. PauL's paying attention. He's coming in, threatening the white, perhaps. Going for the chase. PauL jumps out. Ooh, connecting with some world objects. Is he going to go all the way to base for the kill here? Oh, looks like he might take a Faust for his troubles. And doesn't get the wipe. He'll stick around here. Fire at the grenadiers that Fausted him for a little bit before backing away. Any models. PAC just about to hit the battlefield as well. Pushing forwards over here, but 250 grenadiers holding the line. This fuel still neutralized though for Aimstrong. Engine damage repaired off the T70 now. Oh. AT grenade on the half track. Might be able to chase this one down with the T70. He's bringing it over. Doesn't worry about getting it back to full health. Just wants to take care of the 250. Grenadiers in the way. Oh no. Allow PauL to get close enough for a Faust. And the pack's there as well. T70 should be able to outrun the pack. I don't think he will be able to get another shot in here, but it'll be close. Here come some conscripts into path. Jumping into the super low health building. Oh my god, look at that. Easily could have been flattened and lost. Once again, setting up in the defensive mode here. We paired off a little bit of that damage, but in comes another AT grenade. Defensive mode working well though. And look at this. P-Green's pushing all the way forward, so is the pack. T70 has to be careful. Oh, he used the incendiary rounds on the stolen MG42, takes care of the 250. Oh, T70 chased down by the pack still. And comes a squad of conscripts on its retreat path though. And T70 manages to escape. Man, that was a close call. Activating the crew repair in this commander now. Pack getting chased down by the conscripts. Might go down before it makes it to base, but I don't think he's going to be able to steal it from this position. Yep, actually just abandons the chase. 2 grenadiers coming over. Protect. And there's Flamer as well, has to retreat straight away. Try and conserve some manpower. Okay, Aimstrong getting a tier 4 tech down. Looks like PauL going for the Stug-E. Interesting.
We are losing a sector.
Not going to match up too well against those tier 4 vehicles, but buy him a bit of time right now. Looks like he's going to go for a no tech strategy, PauL. Well, outside of tier 2.
The sector has been cut off.
Let's go from this into the Tiger call-in. Aimstrong meanwhile trying to speed his progress towards those tier 4 vehicles. T70 and a T34 could spell the end of PauL with only one AT gun on the field as his source of anti-tank. Stug-E's not much use against the T70. It's pretty bad because of its low projectile speed.
Light artillery barrage ready to launch.
It's a very good range though, as you saw there. Shoot from a very safe distance. But yeah, well, what's this? T34 hits the field. Aimstrong threatening to overwhelm. Oh, nice to see here. Getting some 7-man conscript upgrades.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Looking forward to seeing how they do in the late game. Take a look at the KD while we're...
T34 standing by.
Okay, so 41 to 57. Pretty a big lead for PauL in that department, despite the T70 picking up quite a few kills. When here comes the T34, but Pack's in a position to return fire on it straight away. Blunting its shock impact, gonna get close enough for a Faust to come off. Here comes the T70 as well. Oh, got a friendly fire from the T70, I think. And Pack actually finding an angle behind the building. I think going for some attack ground attempts here, but missing. Trying to shoot through the building, and T34 gets the kill long range. Bit of a lucky break. Now T-70 charging in, putting pressure on the pack. He's gunning for it. If he can knock it out here, this might be the game. And some grenadiers. He might be just about in range of, yeah, he can reinforce from his tech structure, but as he gets decrewed right at the base doorstep, T-70 in there snared now. Trying to kill the engineers. Oh, they do end up going down. Now going after the pack. Just reinforcing PauL. And reinforces enough. And now the Faust plus one more pack shot. That'll do it. The pack somehow not setting up here. Looks like it was bugged for a second there, but T-70 with main gun crit ends up going down to chain Fausts. T-34 looks like it used the crew repair. Out for blood. Ooh, it's a good hit. So Aimstrong went for the kill there. The pack got decrewed a little bit further away from base. That might have been the match, but PauL able to recover nicely. Forming well. Now we're getting very close to that Tiger call, and after that chaotic sequence of events, just rocketed the command point clock around. And Aimstrong's... Oh, he's gone for another T-34. Oh, the pack is bugged. I thought it looked bugged. I think this is like a... I didn't really see it before this patch, but I actually had this happen to me on stream. Couple days ago. Maybe there's this gun bug is spreading to the pack. That's no good. But I don't think I'd seen that happen before this patch, honestly.
You now have Tiger tanks at your command.
T-34 coming in.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Is he going to decrew the pack for him? Aimstrong, very sportsmanlike, but PauL not accepting that. Guess he's just going to maybe try decrew it with his Tiger once that hits the field. And here the double T-34s. Oh, taking care of the machine gun. But manages to snare one of these T-34s, and Tiger just so close. T-34 is going to be in trouble. Sending it over this way, trying to repair off the damage on the T-34. You can just get it healthy enough to get rid of the engine crit, should be able to save it. That's what he's trying to do. Oh, oh man, that was close. If that Tiger shot landed, engine crit might have remained. T-34, meanwhile, coming in on the rear. He hit it back here to threaten the Tiger. Missing the second shot though. Conscript Uraing forwards, hoping to get an AT grenade off. Tiger spinning around. T-34 is having to back away. Don't think he's going to take engine damage from just one AT grenade here though. And the Tiger getting lots of shots in. Oh, but it looks like one of those shots wasn't an actual rolled hit, and only did like 3/4 damage. It was like a scatter shot, just didn't quite land clean. And that T-34 to escape, perhaps.
The sector is at risk.
Or was that the one that got partially repaired? Maybe that is why. Anyway, Aimstrong making use of the crew repairs once his T-34 is back in action. Maybe the Tiger will pull back, decrew the pack, so he can turn that to combat. If I There's a mine there as well. Don't want to run over that. Gonna sweep that up. But yeah, Aimstrong going for the jugular, going for the double T-34s, hoping to finish out the game. And now he's going to struggle against the Tiger until he gets his SU-85, which is admittedly very close. So it's not long, but as we saw there, could have gone pear-shaped from him, but that was a really nice play, bringing in that T-34 from the rear. Nice move. No, he's going for another T-34. He's all in. Ooh, this is some risky stuff. 3 T-34s. Well, deadly. Very hard to control. Especially if you're up against potentially 2 packs. With a lot of grenadiers for Fausts. Daring stuff. Tiger forcing away some units. BP's close to even between these two, so not much to comment on in that department. You know, he did have the option of going for an SU-85, and I think it's the safer option to keep the Tiger at bay, especially with 2 machine guns to kind of like lock down territory and keep your SU-85 safe behind them. Aimstrong going for the aggressive play. Looks like Tiger pulling back. Maybe going to try decrew the pack now. Yep. Looks like he's aiming for the gun. Should aim for the crew models first, because he's doing quite a lot of health damage to the weapon. Oh. There we go. Decrews it. Should be ready to go once he gets the recrew on it. Rifle made in. Good damage. Here comes the Tiger. 3 T-34s waiting to come through this avenue, but fresh telemine down here could spell disaster for Aimstrong. Here's his sweeper. It's nearby, but not near enough to spot the teller yet. Meanwhile, Tiger getting busy. Forcing a few retreats. T-34 is going for a base inspection here. Taking out the bunker first. Maybe going to go for the healing bunker. Shut down PauL's healing. Recruise the pack. It's an angle. One shot in. T-34 is going for the kill on this grenadier. Tiger pushing over. Second pack is there as well. Oh man. I feel like this is about to turn against Aimstrong. Calls in the planes to help his extraction, stop the infantry from chasing him down, but the Tiger is out for blood. 2 T-34s heavily wounded, but Tiger doesn't want to push in, potentially run over a mine himself. And Aimstrong manages to extract pretty cleanly. Didn't get that grenadier kill either. And had to burn his munitions. And his planes didn't do too much damage from what I saw in terms of model kills, but overall, you know, did get the healing bunker, which is quite nice. It's going to slow down PauL's healing. Didn't lose anything, so well played by Aimstrong, managing to get out of that. There was a sticky situation. And there could have been some pathing issues. Could have ended up losing some of his tanks there. I'm not sure how he's controlling them, but he got out of there nice and smooth. So whatever way it was the correct way. Might have them bound to a control group each, controlling them individually rather than as a group, which does seem to allow for better pathfinding. Most of the time. Most of the time, yeah, got to put that caveat in there. Anyway, he's got the SU-85 now, so that should make fighting the Tiger a lot easier. Oh, maybe not. Just charging in with the SU-85 here. But PauL doesn't have the munitions for a Faust, actually. So he probably could have just charged in here and got the kill. Packs were nowhere near, but didn't want to risk it. Playing it safe. Didn't have his T-34s nearby for support. But yeah, that he could have knocked out the target there and won the game, but that's how it goes. The fog of war up. You never know what you can really get away with. Anyway, double packs are there now. T-34 is going to have to be on their toes. And getting some big hits. T-34 is dropping quickly. Looks like he's going to lose one here. Double pack setting up. And there it goes. Oh man. That's how quickly you can go south for those T-34 76s against the double packs. Oh, conscripts charging in here, looking maybe to take care of the repairing engineers, but taking a lot of damage to escape. 7-man upgrade coming in clutch. And Aimstrong now transitioning out of T-34s, going for the Katyusha to try and soften up the double packs. Sharp idea. Really needs to bring a machine gun up for these assaults though. Help contain the Grenadiers. Needs to get one of those busy. Other than that, those players are very strong. PauL going for a third pack. These T-34s, oh boy, they're going to have to be careful. He could just lose them in the blink of an eye here. I suppose this does kind of make sense for PauL. He's, you know, locked into a no-tech strategy at the moment. Doesn't want to spend any manpower on tech right now. For the third pack, but Aimstrong would have heard that on the radio intercept, so knows what he's up against. But yeah, with these T-34 76s, with their amount of health, he's going to have to be on his toes. One small misstep could spell the end. T-35, oh, taking some pack fire. Grenadiers don't get in there for the Faust, and only takes one pack shot. Tiger blitzing forwards here. Oh, what's this Katyusha doing? Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Doors in the planes. Decrews one of the packs. If you can follow up and just destroy this, at least there will be a little bit of redemption for his lost Katyusha. Tiger coming forward to defend though. Where's the SU-85? It's taking engine damage a little bit too far back to do any more damage here, and the packs are coming up. Looks like he's going to lose a T-34 here. Oh, and it's abandoned. SU-85 getting in for some hits on the Tiger. Oh, bounces that shot. Pack pushing up. Aimstrong's armor in disarray. Conscripts coming forward for the AT grenade, but it's not enough. Tiger still kicking. SU-85 chasing in here. Pack now. Double packs, in fact. SU-85, maybe that was an attack round, but it misses and it goes down as well. Oh man. How quickly did this go south for Aimstrong? But that's what happens sometimes when you go for like this many medium tanks. Hard to control, and when things start going south, it can be hard to devise a way to extract cleanly. This time it just went horribly wrong for Aimstrong. He's gonna go for a T-34 85. his next vehicle. Manages to steal away that decrew pack, which is consolation prize, and at least the Tiger's going to be out of commission for repairs for a very long time. No vetted pioneers. So he's got some time to for the T-34-85 to exert its dominance on the battlefield. But man, oh, that just went so badly for Aimstrong. Probably should have just cut his losses. Tried to get out of there. Instead of going for the kill on the Tiger. Here comes the 85. Grenadiers unwavering, looking for the kill on those 7-man conscripts. Doesn't come. Oh! Now Grenadiers super low. Double packs coming back out though. And T-34-85 unable to chase. Nice attempt though. And takes one more shot on the way out. That pack's got the Vet 2 bonus. And destroying the sandbags there. Conscripts with nowhere to hide. Oh, T-34-85 yet trying to keep his distance. Doesn't want to take a Faust. Could spell the end of it. Tiger just about ready to return to the fray. The double pack's pushing up. 85 gonna have to be careful. 85 could go down here. Oh no. Boom. Bang. Oh, that was just a huge misplay from Aimstrong, leaving his T-34-85 on the battlefield close enough to the double packs. Looked like PauL was baiting with that Grenadier as well. Oh man, Aimstrong, look at how quickly it went south. He played so well for like 27 minutes of this game, and then all at once just falls apart. Now getting a machine gun into the action though, forcing away the Grenadiers. This is what I was asking for earlier. Finally happening, and it's working well, containing those Grenadiers there. Pack pushing up behind this. And getting some hits on the Tiger. If he can get the pack to vet one, that'll be nice. He does. Tiger weak point available now. Not going to connect. MG repositioning to stop the assault from the other side. Is the suppression on? Get in there for a rifle grenade though. No, it calls in the plane. Suppression kicking in. Reduces the grenade distance. But no longer has the munitions for target weak point on the pack. Oh man, that pack's spitting out some damage. Hitting Vet 2 already. The Tiger giving so much veterancy. Aimstrong charging forwards here. Pack missing the killing blow. I'm pretty sure it connected with the building there. Lucky break from PauL, or for PauL. Aimstrong charging in here. 7-man conscripts, providing vision, acting as the meat shield. Oh, you good hit from the Struggy there. We actually have a pack all the way out here. If Aimstrong can knock that out, that would be nice. Not sure he knows where they are though. MG pushing up behind this as well. Once again containing the Grenadiers nicely. And Pack's actually going to pull back now. Setting up. He's on negative cover. A little bit risky. Shuggy shooting long range. That's what he's best at. Looks like he's just going to extract the Pack. Doesn't want to risk losing it. It's a high veterancy. And going for the VP win. PauL has lost around 150 VPs during this period, whereas Aimstrong's lost barely any. And going for another 85. You know, with this very strong map control, Aimstrong has had so much munitions, allowing him to basically spam these planes, converting into a lot more map control. Oh, and maybe he's going to get the P-Greens here. Oh, and he does! Nicely done. Here comes the Tiger speeding forwards. Pack is there. Oh, and now merging into it nicely, but it bounces 2 shots in a row. He's going to try to stay in here, set up close range. Tiger avoiding. What was that? Was that a miss? How did that miss? Oh, and the Stuggy actually takes care of the pack. Trying to recruit now. Setting up. Oh, but the packs shoot through the building. Nice attack round play there from Paul. Gets the kill. Aimstrong desperately trying to recruit the pack. Try to get the kill. I think he needs 2 shots to connect though to get the kill. And he's taking a lot of damage from the Stuggy and the Tiger. Oh, and it gets decrewed before the potential killing blow came off there. Might have bounced it, but either way we're never going to find out. Because the pack is down. Conscript's coming in from the side, but doesn't charge in for a potential AT grenade kill, and the pack gets destroyed. Oh man, strong. That was really nice attack ground through the building. Like, you know, there's pretty low chance that the shots actually get through the building, as we saw like the shots afterwards actually connecting with the building, but that time it worked out. Now Aimstrong, look at this, 23 supply in his army. He's on death's door, going for an SU-85. Paul has a lot of repairs before this Tiger can fight again, and Aimstrong setting up the triple cap. Paul very low on VPs. Perhaps Aimstrong can leverage that, use some time to rebuild his army. Pierce cooking on the Tiger. 38 kills for that bad boy.
We have 100 points remaining.
Okay, SU-85 hitting the field for Aimstrong. It's got a long path ahead of it. And, got to be careful with these double packs. Still very scary. Aimstrong calling in. No, that's Paul actually calling in the light artillery barrage in center. That's how desperate he is on the VP score. And SU-85 getting in there for some big damage. Could be having to retreat. Oh, pushing forwards a little bit too far with the MG42 here. Repositioning. SU-85 on focus sight mode. Going for some long range hits. And Tiger speeding forwards. SU-85 backpedaling a little bit, looking for some long range hits on it as well. Conscript's threatening the AT grenade, just sauntering forwards. Trying to stay in the victory point, trying to get the cap off. But oh man, Tiger and Stuggy, some big damage, even with 7 models, unable to stay in the danger zone there. SU-85, oh, getting a little bit too close. Going to take some return fire from the pack here potentially. And Tiger spotting the moment, popping the blitz, going in for the kill on the SU-85. Sides against it. SU-85 speeding down the road, managing to avoid too much danger. But in here with some big manpower bleed, double packs pushing up. And now Aimstrong calls in the planes. Pack coming around from an interesting angle. Might be able to get the target weak point off here. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage from the IL-2. Going to get out, but most vitally, Paul hanging on to the victory points here. Even going to look for a triple cap of his own. Rebuilding those P-greens he lost to the T-3485 earlier. Aimstrong is, you know, keeping the pressure on the VPs, allowing him to take potentially favourable engagements. Oh, Stuggies and the Tiger smoking any unit that comes into the central VP area. He's ready 5 hitting vet 2 now though, that's the magic number. It's a penetration bonus. Should be super effective against Tiger now. Oh man! Those 7-man conscripts just melted. There were 7 men and then they were dead. And that's the kind of loss Aimstrong can't afford right now. Needs every unit he can muster. He's going to have to play a more conservative game, just try and hold on to his side, play defensively for a bit, and try and build his army back up. Tiger speeding forwards. Oh, AT grenade came in slightly too early, no engine damage. Pack's pushing up behind this though. S-35 can't overextend. Got that on focus sight mode. Pack is there though. And S-35 has to pull back. Man, these Stuggies actually getting in some big damage here. Performing better than they usually do, I would say. Oh, MG might have overextended here. Now T-345 for Aimstrong. Double Stuggies pushing up behind the Tiger, forcing away the MG. S-35 got some return fire in though, but Aimstrong must be so far behind the KD now. Look at this. 250 to 160. I know that a lot of these models are like 7-man conscripts, pretty cheap to reinforce and whatnot, but still, that is a lopsided KD. Now PauL putting up a bunker to cover middle. Not a bad idea, honestly. He's actually pretty close to his army size limit now. Man conscripts pushing out here. Here comes the T-34-85. Oh, in comes the rifle grenade. No dodge, has to retreat. But the 85 is there. Adds a fresh dynamic to this now. Oh, Tiger's speeding forwards, but might take engine damage here. In fact, will guaranteed. It's behind the line of sight blocker though, so S-35 gonna have to go for some attack ground shots. There's the double Strugs pushing through the middle. Pack actually quite far behind, but now PauL bringing it up. Now Aimstrong going in, pulling in the planes once again. Oh, main gun crit on the 85, has to pull back, and the Pack secures the kill long range. Aimstrong just not catching any breaks. 35 gets the kill on the Tiger. Down it goes finally. And now trying to extract the S-35. How did he have sight for that? I have no idea, but he gets the kill. S-35 goes down. Maybe that was an attack ground attempt. Yeah, looks like it was. Looks like he wasn't even aiming to where the S-35 even was. But PauL has been very strong on the attack grounds. A number of kills this game with the attack grounds, both on Stuggies, attack grounding through buildings and whatnot, and on vehicles. Hard to see how Aimstrong makes a comeback now though. Maybe if he managed to hold on to the S-35, if that hadn't also had gone down just then, could have kept the Stuggies at bay with that and made a comeback play, but at the moment things are looking grim. Aimstrong digging deep, gonna go for a T-34-76 just to get something on the field which can fight off these Stuggies. Maybe he can find an angle outmaneuver the packs. Oh, MG going down. Struggy's just chipping away long range. Aimstrong desperately trying to hold on here. Also getting low on VPs now himself. Looks like PauL gonna steal the MG. He is. And here comes T-34-76. Can this work a miracle? So he's gonna try and get this Pioneer squad first. And I feel like he's getting rather unlucky. There we go, finally gets the kill. But here come the double packs. Ooh, killing blow missed. Got a target weak point in. Struggy's gonna try to chase it down. And decide not to chase any further, but only has one engineer for repairs and it's currently at the front line. He's going to have to use the crew repair on this. And now that he doesn't have such dominating map control, not going to have enough munitions for another Sturmovik loiter, which he's leaned on so heavily throughout this match. PauL trying to save up for another Tiger, and that should seal the match for him once it hits the battlefield. Struggy's have been doing pretty well though, 18 kills there, 11 on the other. Pretty bad with the tracking though, and to use the attack rounds like you do with the Brumbier on those moving squads. Protective attack rounds. Bunker here coming in clutch, stopping the conscripts from flanking. And MG, no retreat from Aimstrong, actually gets destroyed outright there. Seems like he's really fallen off in the late game. His micro just not holding up.
Tank gun is ready for action.
T-34 breaking out to the left side, chasing away the squads over there. He's away from the pack, so safe to do some damage. Aimstrong ticking under 100 now. Looks like he's going to chase all the way to base here, but Tiger's going to hit the field basically this exact second. T-34 is going to have to evacuate. It's the second pack. Okay, it was in base. Conscript's trying to crawl into the central VP, but with that bunker there, oh, and the pack actually getting shot on the T-34, which is trying to kill the bunker. Now the Tiger chasing it as well, missing its shot. Pack doesn't quite reposition quickly enough for one more. Struggy actually just going for the base bunkers here, trying to open up the base for some damage, try to finish the job. This is there though for Aimstrong, first this of the game for him. I suppose he had that pack for such a long time, didn't really need one. We're going for some attack rounds here. Is this setting up? From attack round and misses. Second Zis coming in for Aimstrong. So he's going to be able to contain the vehicles perhaps, but dealing with the infantry is going to be another story. Against a lot of highly vetted, highly equipped grenadiers. It's going to need his T-34 to assist in the infantry engagements, but with the double packs nearby, seems unlikely to work. But here he goes. 50 VPs. Let's see if he can turn this one around. Doubles this on standby. Setting up. Bouncing, penetrating. Oh, engine damage now. In front of the doubles this. Conscripts standing close, keeping sight. Oh, he's just bouncing. I think he needs 2 more shots to get the kill. Tiger max range here. And bouncing the shots, allowing him to escape. T-34 meanwhile hunted down by the pack.
We have been reduced to 25 points. Failure is not rewarded.
Here comes the Struggy, but doubles this there. Miss. Here we go, penetrates that time. T-34 who are coming forwards, gonna maybe use secure mode. But it's not going to be enough. He's going to drain out on the VPs. And calls a GG. And it was a good game. Aimstrong getting off to a pretty good start. Things were looking good. You know, even managed to navigate that early period where the Tiger potentially could have overrun his double T-34s quite adeptly. But man, a few of those late game engagements is not going his way, and especially throughout the maybe last 15 minutes or so, his unit control seemed to be a little bit worse. Maybe he doesn't have the same stamina. Meanwhile, Paul played very, very nicely, I would say, especially in the late game. Really good use of attack ground, I think, was one of his highlights. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your games to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.